Your peers aren't paying for your mortgage. Your peers aren't paying for your bills. It's your clients that are doing that. So don't care what your peers are saying, care what your clients are saying.
What made you think a bit differently? Because we've had some great conversations about this when it comes to putting yourself online, doing videos, and you had some really cool insights for me. I wouldn't mind if you shared that with the group. Why do you think, whether it's chiropractors, dentists, doctors, personal trainers, why don't we put our content out there? What's the fear around it, and how can we get over it?
One of the biggest fears, when I speak to a lot of fitness professionals and say, why aren't you producing content? Many of their complaints or many of their concerns are they're worried what their peers will think. And that's one of the biggest concerns. But here's the reality. Your peers aren't paying for your mortgage. Your peers aren't paying for your bills. It's your clients that are doing that. So don't care what your peers are saying, care what your clients are saying, because they're the only ones that actually matter. And I'll tell you what, when you start getting more successful, as in you start putting skin in the game, you start producing content, you will get a lot of criticism from people really who don't matter. The only reason that you're getting that criticism from them is probably because you're doing something right, or they're too afraid to do it themselves. Now, I started fitness modeling when I left the army. Can you imagine this stick that I got from my squaddy mates? I had pictures of me on dartboards, I had everything. It was hilarious. But within about 6 months, they were, I think half of them were my clients. They're like, hey, Jay, here, don't tell anyone, but can you sort me a diet plan out, mate? Because you just got to get over that fact that you're going to have this kind of period where people are going to be asking you, what on earth are you doing that for? And something I say to people all the time, and it's a quote that I say all the time, first they ask you why, then they ask you how. Because when you start getting results from doing these things that you know that you need to do, suddenly opportunities open. And this is the massive difference with social media now. There is so much opportunity out there beyond your current scope of practice. And it doesn't matter what practice that you're in, whether it's personal training, whether it's, I've seen the most random, a bit of background for myself. I was invited by Facebook to come out to Los Angeles for one of their Creators Day. One of the biggest, like every single big name on the platform was in one room. And some of the people's jobs, some guy had 20 million followers as a barman. And all he was doing cocktail recipes. And he's been flown all the way around the world to show people these cocktails. And you think, you've got a barman sitting in his own bar going, oh no, I'm going to produce cocktail content. Imagine the other barmans that are thinking, what are you doing? And then suddenly gets 20 million followers and is known all round for creating these cocktails, which probably his peers think, well, that's easy to do.
Yeah.
And this comes down to the curse of knowledge, because there's probably a lot of things that you won't put out on social media because you don't think they're that important, when in actual fact, they could be the most valuable piece of information that person requires. Even though it might not be important to you and your peers, it's massively important. And some of my videos that I've put out that have gone viral have been like little 6-minute ab routines, which are really easy for myself and other people to do, but it's been life-changing for other people. And there's probably lots of information that you can simplify and put out to have an unlimited abundance of content. There's so much that you can create, and it's so easy for you to do. And the question to you is, why aren't you doing it? And what is that thing that's stopping you from doing it?
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope it helps you grow your practice. My name is Rieder. I generate $7 million every single year from 8 practices, 10,000 new patients. Last year alone, I've been doing this for the last 10 years. And if you enjoy this video and you enjoy my content, I highly recommend you grab my book. I put everything that I've learned in the last 10 years and $7 million every single year, 10,000 new patients in the book. Grab the book, click on the link below, it's completely free of charge. All you do is pay for the shipping, we pay for the book. Enjoy the content, enjoy the rest of the videos, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope that 2020 and your practice grows more than you ever could have imagined, and I hope that the book's part of that journey. See you soon.